What are some, like going back a little, what are some conveniences or inconveniences that carry-out food has over, I guess, under online ordering?
Can you say that question again? I'm sorry.
Oh, good. What are some conveniences or inconveniences that come into play of carry-out food as opposed to online ordering?
I guess if you order something, like if you go to Wendy's or McDonald's and they screw up your order, you could just go right back up to the desk and say, hey, this is messed up, can you fix it? Whereas with online order, you are screwed. You have to do what they dealt with you.
In response to that, I ordered off of Insomnia one time, and they delivered like the wrong order. So when I called back or went and refiled my complaint, they actually sent my right order and then added more free cookies. So they compensated in a good way. So I was happy with the way they dealt with the situation.
Of course, you never have to leave home.
And it comes right to me, so that's nice too.
Instead of having to go out and walk.
That's wonderful.
Out of the online food ordering services that you have knowledge on, how have you heard of these sites?
TV.
Yeah, commercials.
I've been noticing a lot of Grubhub advertisements on the SEPTA
I
stations.
was going to say it. I suppose saw Grubhub in the subway.
And then I'm familiar with Insomnia just from passing by it every day.
Looking on Google, just typing in like delivery services and that kind of thing.
I actually delivered pizza myself as a job. That's how I became familiar with it.
Yeah, I saw a lot of it in newspapers and stuff, like just especially with Domino's, like newspapers or commercials.
What is your favorite out of the ones that you have knowledge of, and what are your least favorites, and why?
What was the question?
What is your favorite online ordering services, and what are your least favorites, and why?
I can't really say I'm a favorite. I've only used Grubhub, and that every time I used it, it's horrible.
And I've only used Pizza Hut once, and they failed to deliver my order, so it's also my least favorite.
Favorite would probably be Domino's because they actually got my order right, and it was actually extremely fast. Got to my house in like 25 minutes. But my least favorite would be Papa John's because they completely mixed up my order and it took like 45 minutes, and they're literally right down the street from me. So
Then, with this negative feedback I'm hearing, what would make it more enticing for you to use these sites? Like, what kind of improvements need to be made to these sites?
Better interface.
Better navigation, better service. Like if your order's messed up, they would have to compensate you in some way.
Lowering the delivery charge. Sometimes
Yeah.
you end up spending more getting it delivered instead of just having to walk out of your break in your pocket, just paying for the convenience.
Perhaps they could email you receipts. The ones I've used, I don't believe use that. I'm not sure if any other sites do, but the ones I have do not email receipts. I think that would be a useful commodity.
That's a good point.
maybe even like a confirmation thing, like just like at least I know with Domino's, like they never really like send you like a confirmation. It's just like, all right, well I click what I ordered and then click send, and then like kind of like a final little like receipt, I guess, telling you like what you ordered and if that's right or not.
Now we're going to move on to our next section of questioning. It's reactions to online restaurant food ordering, with a focus on online web food ordering that provides both companies and consumers with the convenience of a singular destination for all their food and delivery needs. So, in response of awareness of online restaurant food ordering sites that provide multiple restaurants to order from, instead of, I guess, like a Pizza Hut or a Domino's, which you only have that one, for those who have had experience or those who wish to have this experience at some point, what is your overall reaction to online food ordering websites? If you need to repeat yourself, go ahead.
Would this be an example of like a drubhub site, or would an actual restaurant that has their own?
It would be to like a site that has many different restaurants.
Okay.
And,
It's a hassle. Sometimes it's more trouble than it's worth.
Yeah.
what? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Because it lacks that human-to-human contact, it kind of feels, I don't know.
Just don't trust it.
Yeah, you just don't trust it as much. I agree. Yeah, that's the perfect way to say it.
Anything specifically you don't trust?
Like Whitney mentioned earlier with the credit card information, that's always a little wobbly. Like,
Well, in a
identity
way,
thief.
it's even if you give your credit card to someone over the counter, like you don't know what they're going
That's
to do
true.
with it. You're pretty much just tossing it out blindly. no matter what.
There's just no such thing as 100% secure.
Exactly.
Okay, for those who actually have used the online sites, you can interject your personal opinion. For those who haven't, you can interject what you wish to see in accordance to this question. What are your overall reactions to the menu selection for online food delivery websites?
Pretty much the same as if you were to go into the actual restaurant or store.
It's
Okay.
pretty good, yeah.
I mean,
agree.
sometimes they might have something that is exclusive to like an online or
Yeah, they might have like online
Deal or
specials or
something,
something
yeah.
like that. Or,
Like I know
It's pretty
Insomnia has the if you enter a special promo code, you can get X amount of free cookies, or I'm sure other sites do something similar with their products.
What about for those that have many restaurants on it? What is your overall reaction to the diversity of different restaurants on the site?
I'm happy with the selection.
Is there specific reasons why?
I don't know, just sometimes, you could be craving Indian or there's a lot of different categories of options, so
Yeah.
the options are there.
or especially if you're with multiple people and they want different things, or if you're just in the mood to mix and match.
Or try something new.
Yeah.
What are the benefits of online ordering as opposed to carry out or just calling on the phone and ordering over the phone?
don't have to get your ass out of bed.
Yeah, convenience.
You just have to get to the door.
And how does
Yes.
that affect you specifically as a college student?
Time management.
Time management.
I know
If you have
in the
swine
past,
flu.
like when I was much younger, I always would have trepidations about picking up the phone and like calling Domino's. I would be nervous for some reason. I know it's kind of lame, but I guess that takes away from that worry. Not that I have it
Shot.
anymore.
Step on the pizza.
What are your feelings about savings, deals, any sort of benefits that online ordering has? Do you feel like there are any, or do you feel like it's
They're few and far between.
But like when I mentioned earlier with Insomnia, how they have the like codes, like I remember like one was Fall 09 or something. I thought that was a good promo because I got like 3 free cookies on top of the 2 that I paid for, so I got a $5 worth for 2. So I thought that was nice.
It just makes sense. We've all, I feel like, grown up with the internet, and everything's on the internet, and we do everything on the internet, on the computer, that this is just another way that it's
Yeah.
come into our life.
Another
It's
convenience.
just a natural progression.
This is exactly,
spoiled.
soon everything's going to be on the internet. We'll just all have bad posture sitting on the screen.
Sex
Come on,
on the
lean
internet.
back to the left.
God, already been there.